What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 2 on the 2014 Vauxhall Insignia. Let's get into it. Today we're going to be stripping down the front end, we're going to be taking the rear bumper off, assessing the damage and see exactly how bad it is. Okay, so for those of you that haven't seen already, this is my 2014 Vauxhall Insignia. It's a little bit worse for wear, but what we're going to be doing in today's video, we're going to be stripping down the front end, assessing the damage, see exactly how bad it is, and see how far back it does go. I've pulled the car forward a little bit. I'll show you around the back, the damage to the bumper. Very minor, but it does need addressing. Something like that really will let the car down when I come to sell it. So I want to make sure that there's very little problems or things that the potential new buyer can pick out and then try and haggle on the price. So we're going to start taking the front bumper off, getting the headlights out, because in the last video we know that that's broken. And we know that tab there has gone. Now, these headlights, because this is a top elite, this car's an elite model, so it is a top spec. It's like a comfort model, so it's got all the additional extras. So it's got the leather seats, it's got this touch screen, it's got a bigger screen up there, it's got the touchpad there, and so on. So it also does have xenon lights on it. So the standard halogen lights are around, so second hand ones start between 80 to around 150, but the xenon headlights you're looking at over 300-400 pounds, so it's a massive difference. I do have a headlight from the black Insignia, the driver's side. That is a halogen one, so what I am going to try and do, just to keep the cost down, I'm going to change that one over just to see firstly if it works. If it does work, then we're going to get a halogen light for the other side. It's just one of those things, you know, budget's a little bit tight, so we are going to have to cut back on certain things. If it doesn't work, then we are going to have to bite the bullet and get a xenon light. And also I did consider just biting the bullet, getting a xenon light, but the repair tabs on these lights are around £80. You know, it's adding up a lot just by these few little parts. So we're going to strip it down and we're going to assess the damage, see exactly where we're at. Okay, so we've now taken all the parts off the front bumper, the wing, both headlights. So this was on the driver's side. There is damage to it there, so we are going to need a set of headlights. This is the worst of it. So I've just sort of test fitted that to see how it all lines up at the front, because move that out of the way. That has been pushed back. You can see the crease there. So it is actually structural damage, because you can't, these are welded in, that beam along the front, that doesn't come off. So I'll show you a bit better there. Come on this side. You see it sort of, well, it's hard to really sort of tell, but it is definitely pushed back quite a bit. What we are going to try and do with this is pull it forward. So I'll probably wrap a chain around this part here, pull that forward and see if that'll sort of straighten up, and tap that to straighten up. So it should look like that, but it doesn't. It looks like that. So yeah, it's a bit annoying because it's more work, but it is holding water. See down there. So this will need to be changed as it is a little bit of damage down there. It is supposed to have that bobble in it there, so I probably will change that as well. That seems to be held in, but I need to take a look, see if it's cracked. But obviously we're going to get that painted up, so that will be coming off, just held in temporarily at the moment. So what we'll do now is we'll come around to the back and we will remove the rear bumper. So that's next on our list of things to do. Okay, so I've just taken the rear bumper off camera. It is fairly straightforward. Take the rear lights out, because there's two clips that you sort of need to lift them up so the clips on the bumper come out. There's 3 screws there to take out, and that side sort of pops out. And let's have a look. So these are the clips that I was saying. Take them clips out. There's 3 screws down there that go in the mud guard, and then there's 3 screws, 1, 2, 3, and that takes the rear bumper off. So this is why we're taking it off, because we're going to get that repaired. And then to take the rear light out, you've got, let's just put that down a sec. To take the rear light out, you've got 1, 2, 3, which you find in there. Undo them, undo the connection there, and then that takes that off. So all the panels are off now that we need to get repaired and get painted. Let's put that down. Right. Okay, need to put that back on. There we go. So that's how it looks at the moment. In a bit of a sorry state, but that will now go off to the body shop. That will go off to the body shop. We do need to split that bumper, take all the plastics and trims off, then that can go to the body shop and that. So what we're going to do in the next video is we're going to pull this forward. Again, won't really know how far to pull it out until we get the bumper back. What I'm going to do actually is, before that goes off to paint, it's going off for paint next week. I'm going to carry on filming tomorrow, so it'll be in the next video. We're going to pull that out and sort of try and line it up to the best that we can. That should be quite interesting. We've done that before with a Corsa VXR that we had. Now that should be quite interesting. We pulled the rear of a Corsa VXR that we had on the channel, so it wasn't amazing, but I think that is going to be a little bit easier to pull out. So, famous last words. So yeah, we just sort of going to crack on with this. Hopefully it'll be a nice quick flip. I've sent off for the logbook now. For those of you that don't know, if you buy a car from the auction and it's been written off, it doesn't come with a logbook, so you need to get a V62 form, fill that out, send it off at the post office. If it's non-structural, you pay £25 for a new logbook. If it is structural, it is free. I don't know why that is, but hey ho. So that is going to be all for today's video. I don't know how long this video is. I will know by the time I edit it. But nice quick one, getting the panels taken down. That's all for today's video. Don't forget, if you like the video, leave a thumbs up. If you're new, do consider to subscribe to the channel, and give us a follow on Instagram at Salvage Diaries. And I'll catch you soon in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Peace.